Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and or good night, depending on where you are in the world today. Welcome to episode 1 of our brand new campaign, The Lost World. Without further ado, I'm going to hand things over to our enigmatic GM for the evening. It is, of course, Johnny Hurricane, for I get to be a player again. Happy days. Anyway, over to you.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to our Sunday campaign. We are back. We have 4 players this time, and me DMing, and it's going to be homebrew. We start a little bit late today, just so we can kind of make sure everyone's caught up on a little bit of the lore and everything. But we're pretty much just going to jump right in because I've been. Here's the thing: I announced this I think in December, so it's been in my head the whole time. So I'm pretty much ready to fucking go. But just to give you a little bit of overview of, and everyone that's listening, where we are at the moment. You guys are on the island of Luska. This is it's pretty small. Like I said, there's about only 100 people on your island, but it's in this chain of islands, and then there's a much larger island where the capital is. But it's unlikely you guys have ever been there, just because, well, you're kind of plebeians compared to the higher classes, shall we say. And on these islands, everybody basically has to go through a little bit of military training because you are an island and there are raiders and there are pirates and stuff like that. So that's basically how you ended up getting, if you're not actually a guard, that is how you got your training if you didn't train yourself. And everyone is a conscript. That means if we need you to fight, you come fight. And that's where we actually have our group meeting today, is that they are conscripted to do something, but we'll get into that in a moment. A couple of things we want to get out of the way. This is going to be a bit of a harder campaign, not hardcore, just harder. So basically, I'm going to have some encumbrance rules, nobody's carrying. I always go back to the Strahd campaign where Birch, one of our barbarians, basically had double proficiency in athletics, so could carry a big bear statue the size of him, type of thing. That's not going to be happening. Also, bags of holding, while they do exist in this world, very, very rare. So we're going to have to do a little bit of encumbrance, which also probably means we'll need pack mules and stuff like that when we get down the line. Basically, if you can't fit it in your backpack or fling it over your shoulder, we're going to have to find a different way for you to move it around. As for the Pantheon, to be clear, this is not in Faerun. We just are playing with the D&D 2024 rules. The Pantheon is going to be Greek and Roman, a mixture of the two. I don't really care which way you go. Obviously, the Greek one is probably people know that one a little bit better. But I figured we could just use both of them, use Mars, Jupiter, and all that as well, if you want. And on the island of Luska, it is primarily Poseidon and Apollo that is followed, which makes sense because you are an island. The biggest issue people mainly would have here is technically food. But since the new Baron took over, you guys have been fed for the most part, as long as you keep doing your job and don't be an asshole, effectively. And as for spells, the only thing I got rid of this time is the same thing I normally get rid of, like good berries. You can't just create water and food, that type of stuff. You can't create anything to sustain yourself out of nothing. That was basically all I really cared about.
Oh, so what you're saying is that I could have picked silvery barbs?
2024 rules. I don't think there's silvery barbs in 2024, so at least I don't think they added it
Not yet.
Yeah, that's right. I don't know, because I should mention, I opened it up to the Unearthed Arcana and Heroes of Faerun subclasses or something like that. I think is the other book that we have for it. So there is going to be some new stuff. Stuff that I don't even know about, but we will learn about it as we go. And on top of that, I've also allowed more species, the animal races, basically, which is why we will have we're going to have 2 of them, actually. But outside of that, it's just pretty chill. It's fall right now. We're moving into winter. The raids and the attacks on the island have kind of just chilled out. Nothing really bad's been happening too much. The only thing that's been an issue around here, and you guys would have noticed it because it's been happening frequently, there's been a lot more storms, a lot more rain. It's been lasting a lot longer. It's been irritating for those of you that are either work on a farm or live near a farm or something like that, there's been a lot of flooding.
Farming village, woo!
Exactly. So you've probably, when you're not being a guard, you've probably been back home helping with that. But other than that, why don't we just go ahead and hop right in? I know I got all your tokens up here, but we'll do the old-fashioned classic here and let you come in one by one type of deal. Oh yeah, move you all over here. You guys give me a little. All right. Let's get our first rolls going. Give me a D20. High number wins.
Votes well.
Wow.
God.
All right.
High of a 5. Wow.
Okay.
That's
so,
what twinsies.
Zach.
yep.
I rolled a
It's
five.
Twinsies. Jesus God.
It's going to be you, Seth.
I number at a 5.
Yep. You're the high number at a 5. So, congratulations. I believe you said you were working at the winery, right? So you would actually be coming from this direction over here. All right. So this is your month basically as a conscript every once a month or for a month during the year at some time you generally will get called to either patrol the roads, watch a village, blah, blah, blah. You're not entirely sure what the job is right now, but you've been called up to Marshal Gort. And everybody knows who Marshal Gort is because he did at least a little bit of training with you. But for you, he probably did a little bit more because he is the marshal guy. So you'd be going up the road. It's about 2 days travel on the road to get up here. So you do that. You meet up at the Plump Goose, which is this tavern. And before you go meet up with Marshal Gort, why don't you give us a little descriptor of your character?
Sarah is a tiefling of the, where did I go? Chthonic variety. They are a teal in color with their horns going to a red and a bit of moss growing on them. And they work at the winery mostly as a performer, but they do enjoy actually getting their hands dirty with the winemaking as well.
Good. A performer. Perfect.
Performer. Yep.
Yeah, no, that's good. For the tours and stuff, that'd be wonderful. Okay. So your entertainer background.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything I need to know about that subclass or that subrace of tiefling? Because it's not, other than the color, nothing is really.
I am resistant to necrotic.
Okay, so not fire.
And
necrotic.
yep, and I have access to like chill touch, thaumaturgy, and then other stuff later on.
Right. Because I was looking at your spells and I was like, I don't remember if paladins got those. Okay, now, all right, yeah, perfect. Great. Okay, so you just rolling on up, walking, and Marshal Gort, the old orc, he's like, I should also mention that it's not just elves that live 1,000 years in this campaign. It's also dwarves and it's also orcs. They are the quote unquote empire maker races. That's how some people see them as. Gort is not one of those. He's just an old orc who used to like raiding and now likes to, control the conscripts, shall we say. But he will see you and he will give you the old nod, the little salute, and be like, good to see you. You're the first one here.
Master Gore, and I give a bow with a flourish. Good to see you too.
He nods, and you took a scimitar, right, instead of the longsword.
I took a scimitar. Yep.
So he'll probably look at that because he probably would have trained you with the longsword and be like, "It's like you switched up a little bit."
Yeah, it's lighter, faster.
Mm-hmm. That makes sense. We should have a pretty easy job for this week, anyways. But we got to wait for the rest of the group. And why don't we go ahead and you three roll some d20s and let's see who's next.
It was.
No, I'm gonna make them roll again. unless they get twos again. 5 gonna be the winner? Nope.
Oh, there we go.
Hikari. Okie dokie. Hikari, you have probably worked more with, as your background as a guard, you've probably worked with Gort more often than not. So this is you're used to working alongside him, but since you're coming from the farming area, we'll say you're coming up from the north there. But before you arrive, why don't you go ahead and give us a description of your character?
Well, Amaya is just a human with Japanese roots and a normal fighting gear because she hasn't earned a lot of money to get any of the good stuff yet. But she grew up in Dewberry with her farming family. So her mother, Yuna, her father, I always say it wrong, but I think it's Salta, and brother Ren. And she is a follower of Athena, which is kind of started leaning that way after an incident with another fighter saving her life. But so she will wear the I can't think what they're called, the leaves in her hair, and she also wears the pendant around her neck over her armor. But she's just long, dark hair, brown eyes, very average human.
Okay.
Laurels, thank you. I'm like, I can't remember the name of them.
Perfect. Athena. All right. Interesting. Athena is wisdom, I believe. Goddess
Strategy, wisdom, warrior.
Okay, yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Perfect.
They mentioned
Yeah,
it.
definitely.
Hello, Dionysus.
Dionysus.
Dionysus,
Dionysus or
Yep.
Bacchus.
Oh yeah,
whichever one
that's
Wine god.
ritualistic.
Party god.
Frenzy rituals and stuff.
Yeah. Perfect. All right. So you will roll up basically about the time that Gort and I gotta get the names again. What's your tiefling's name there?
Sarah.
Sarah. Yep. Gort and Sarah are chatting, but he will turn to you and wave over to you and be like, "Good to see you again, Ikari. Hope you're ready for work."
Yes. She'll like bow her head slightly.
He'll point over to Sarah and be like, "This is Sarah. She'll be one of the ones accompanying us
Pal.
this week."
Pleasure to meet you.
Honored to meet you.
What weapon do you have, Amaya?
She will be rocking a scimitar. But
Okay.
she does have an array of weapons on her. She's got her longbow and her scimitar, and she does have a short sword somewhere in her backpack. But
Perfect.
she wants to build up that heavier armor because she's only in leather armor currently, and her goal would be to have a katana one day. But
Yeah, I might
Wait and
look
see.
up. I watched a video. Well, I don't go on a tangent, but I watched a video about these dudes that like once a year they make a katana sword, and it was a great video. But yeah, perfect. We can.
that's cool.
That's a good goal that I can easily fulfill at some point. So it's like that'll be perfect. But for now, the scimitar, and apparently,
and I have mastery in it, so that should be fun.
What is the mastery for the scimitar? That's another thing. I don't know all the weapon masteries.
Oh, yep.
Nick.
Yeah, Nick, I think it is, which is there you go.
When you make an extra. So this is like if you. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
So we can attack twice.
And for anyone who doesn't know, Amaya no Hikari means light of the rainy night, because John asked me that today, and I have no idea, but yep.
I definitely didn't know that, so thank you.
Yeah. It's because he's like, why is it say no in between your name? I'm like, because that's her whole name. Like, no Hikari is her actual family name. But
Gotcha.
yeah,
Okay.
it's a Japanese thing.
So for Nick, when you make the extra attack of a light property, you can make it as part of your attack action instead of the bonus action. So if you have, okay. Is that so? If you have a light weapon in your offhand, if you were dual wielding, that's the way
Mhm.
I'm reading it. You'd be able to use it basically as another part of your attack,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
you'd still have
I
your
won't be
bonus
able
action
to because
open.
I'm having a shield, but
Yeah, okay, no, that's fine. I just want to make sure I was reading that right. So that basically just means you'd leave your bonus action open. All right, that's great.
Mhm.
Yep. Okay. That's a good one. I dig it. All right. And as you guys chat, we will go ahead. It's just the cleric and the wizard left. Roll me a d20. This is the one you guys got to get above 10. Someone's got to, right? There it is. Time for Zhang to get
we're
that
getting
net
the
20.
bad rolls out of the way now.
Yes. Oh, no, just a 7.
Except for Zane.
Yep, nope.
Well,
Well, what the heck? Krieg, you can just come from the left because why not? And go ahead and give us a little descriptor of your character as you're rolling up now too.
all right. So, Krieg is
Krieg.
a very more like Krieg is sort of a play on words with creek. His last name is Fall in Water because he fell in water. Right. He
Yes.
is a very diminutive sort of soul. He's a very small kobold. If I remember right, I actually got the height.
What's small for a kobold? I always imagine kobolds are like 3 feet.
He's shorter than 3 feet. He's,
Oh
Yeah, I
my
think
gosh.
3 feet is
2
3 to 4 feet is like the upper limit of kobold.
2-7. All right. That's
No, sorry. He's 27 kilos. He's 2.4 feet.
okay. All right. That's better. I was gonna say, dude, someone's gonna step on you. Like, all right. All right, perfect.
He's 2.4 feet, yes. He's very young. He doesn't remember too much of his past. All that he knows, right, is that he was found washed up on the shore of a river that's running through this island. He was found by the witch Celestria, who saw that he had some innate magical talents, and she nurtured him and basically became one of her apprentices, and has been working on the island ever since.
Perfect. That is wonderful. The witch is basically the island's top magic user. So anybody that would have trained to use magic likely would have trained under her. But she is not on the mission today, although she is part of the conscript. She has her own business to do. But yes, she would definitely help you out because she does love most of the creatures in this world.
Yes. What you guys would see is that he is a very, as I said, small. He's like a sort of a soft green, very mischievous look across his face. He keeps his face sort of covered because he is kobold. The sunlight does somewhat give him a little bit of a headache, sorta, but they changed it so that I don't have weakness to sunshine anymore, but that's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yes, and you can see him that he's carrying this I'd say it's supposed to be a wizard staff, but they don't have wizard staffs in kobold size, so it basically looks like a branch from a tree that he broke off at some point and has just been using it as his little toothpick, pretty much.
Yeah. Perfect. Yeah, so you'll roll up. You would have had very brief training with Marshall Gort, just like, because the way I look at it is like he would teach you the basics of like, okay, here's how you can at least do touch spells against people very heavily armored should you ever need to do it, type of stuff. That's where like the extent of his training to you guys would have been, and like basic survival stuff. And then of course for the two Marshall users, you would have got a lot more direct training. But he will look at you and just kind of squint and like, it's the runt. But he'll wave you over. Krieg. Yeah, he'll be like, hello, Krieg. Glad the witch could spare you.
Yeah, she was busy today, so she sent me instead.
He'll nod and he'll point to Sarah and be like, "This one's Sarah. She'll be working with us." And then same thing to Hikari. Be like, "This one's Hikari."
Since you're so short, you get a deeper bow from me.
Oh no, don't. Pleasure to meet you both.
Pleasure.
Amaya will also bow, but hers is more formal, born out of habit more than anything.
Just part of the culture. Yep, fair enough.
How tall is Sarah and Hikari?
Sarah is
I think I'm
5'9".
Yeah, I'm 5 foot something. Hang on, let me. 5'5".
I'm the tall one of the group. Holy cow! Okay.
No 6-footers, I don't think. Guess we'll find out if Zhang's rabbit is tall.
The
Yeah.
6-foot rabbit.
Yeah, he just rolls up like, sup? Speaking of the rabbit, you're the last guy, so go ahead, Briar, roll on in. Describe your character for us.
Okay, Briar is a Harengon, very dark fur over most of his body. He's rocking in about 5 feet even, which is tall for a Harengon, I'll have you know. He is he's wearing a motley of kind of darker colors that he's definitely got that kind of emo, I'm wearing the darkest stuff I can vibe, but he's a bit of a loner. He's just full on into this dark vibe. He has a like a small hovel shack on the outskirts. I can't remember the name of the village near the port on the island, but he's got like a small shack there. He's not been on the island for maybe as long as everyone else, and he's pretty much had to start from scratch. He also has a monkey with him sat on his shoulders, who has some rather large golden wings kind of closed behind him, and he will just casually be muttering to this monkey as he approaches and speaking. Well, he'll tell you it's Harengon, but it's mostly nonsense. And he kind of like look around as he's walking. I mean, this place, does it ever rain here?
It's
And
been raining a lot lately.
yeah, Gordon will be like, yes, it does. Welcome, Briar. Are you ready to work?
I'm hungry, so yes.
Good. Great. And then he will basically be like, this one's Briar, everybody. Briar, everybody.
Pleasure.
I'll give you a bow as well.
Yep. Back to the formal bow.
His ears might flop slightly in your direction.
You're so tall.
For my kind, yes. Are you?
How tall is he again?
5 foot even.
Good lord. Okay. Is that with the ears or is that head height?
Maybe with the ears, just to be interested. Yeah. Add the ears add about a foot.
That's
so
like
he's maybe 4.
Yeah. Perfect. Yep.
With the ears, legs fully stretched
You
out.
know, maybe like a quarter of an inch shy of 4 foot with the ears. But yeah, on top. But yeah, he's just generally not overly pleasant or happy to be around groups. But he's here. He's hungry. He's ready to work. Oh man, what's the job?
He'll kind of like, the old man comment and be like, It'll be an easy one. We're just patrolling the roads. We're gonna be heading up all the way down to the winery, and then to the fishing village, then back. One lap. That'll be your 110 day. Then you can go back to doing whatever it is you all do. Except for you, Akari, you're gonna stick with me as usual. Take the other group, and we will get started.
Sounds delightful. Do we want music on the run or on the walk?
Is it any good?
I don't know. It's the best I can do.
That's
As
not
long as you
yet.
can walk and make it, then yeah.
Shall I pull out my dulcimer?
Roll up performance.
Yeah. Oh, well, you can just roll the tool, but as you're getting that ready, he's actually going to go up here and basically grab this other group of guards, and they're coming with you, which is, a great sign, right? Oh, this whole, yeah, let's do it.
What is it you're playing?
A dulcimer.
What the hell is a
What
dulcimer?
the fuck is that? Yeah.
It's like a guitar thing, isn't it?
You can, I think you can just actually roll the dulcimer itself, Sass, and it should give you the bonus and everything.
Yeah, it's like a
Dulcimer.
long guitar that looks like a between a guitar and a violin.
Oh, okay.
The Appalachian dulcimer is what came up in my YouTube or in my Google. So all right. Oh my gosh, look at this thing.
I know.
You could use it as a weapon.
Hang on. That's not what I thought a dulcimer was. Hang on. Yeah, well.
For
It's more of a handheld small one.
Gotcha. Okay, the small dulcimer then.
You know what I thought of when you were telling me how the nick works with the scimitar? I was just thinking of, if anyone's watched Bleach, I was thinking of just Shansui Kiraku. Instantly what I thought of.
Logically, I wouldn't be carrying a dulcimer with me.
There are handheld dulcimers that look like guitars. So there you go.
Yeah.
Are
this
there?
is-
Okay, yeah, there would be that then.
Oh, that guy, the captain guy.
Yeah.
I don't think his
One with
weapons
the pink-
qualify as light, but yeah.
No. But that's what I
That's the-
thought of, the dual wielding.
Oh yeah, that's what I was thinking of.
Yeah,
That
it's
one
like
I
a
You can
loot,
design
almost
your
loot type.
own dulcimer.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Anyways, he will gather the rest of these guards that look to be not green, and he'll say, "All right, if anyone's got a piss or anything like that, now's the time. We're not stopping until we make it to the farm."
It's a lot of us today.
Yeah, sure is.
I love it. It's great. More friends.
More friends, yeah, absolutely. And with that, if nobody's got to use the restroom or anything, yeah, no, definitely. He'll basically have you guys keep in line, and since you're playing music, Sarah, he'll put you kind of in the middle. Like the idea is to keep the wildlife away at the very least. Not a ton that you would have to worry about. There are like bears, but generally it's like if you don't fuck with the cubs, the bears don't fuck with you, kind of thing. So that's how it is. It's just but there are bears. There's a bear rug right there. So yeah. And before we do leave, with also from wishes exactly. Craig, I wanted to know if you followed any deities or anything like that, and which one it was. And
Poseidon.
Oh, perfect. There you go. And then I believe for Briar, who do we got? I think I know, but I just want to make sure.
Oh, Hades. Of course.
Perfect.
Oh, that makes
Yep.
so much sense.
We got a nice little spectrum of various deities here.
Are the
Yeah.
best clerics.
Yeah. So what are the main ones for the island again? I know it's Poseidon
Apollo and Poseidon.
and Apollo.
Yep.
Apollo's the sun god, right?
Yeah.
And music? Isn't no? Yeah, Apollo's music as well.
I know he's a sun and
Yeah.
light.
I think Amaya's family probably would do Poseidon.
Music,
Mm.
poetry, healing, prophecy,
Just-
light, archery, and plagues. Oh, okay.
All over the place. Jeez, these deities.
That
Very
is
strong.
Oh,
Dionysus has some
Pies.
weird ones too.
farmers, would they be Poseidon or Apollo?
Depends. Some of them were like into the fertility aspect of
Yeah,
that.
that's a lot.
So it could be.
Mm.
Oh, what was the?
Yeah, but it's on the island. I would have
Yeah.
lived on the island, so it would have been Poseidon or Apollo.
Yeah, you guys.
I'm
'cause
the odd
things-
one out, just because of
If it doesn't
fighting.
rain, right, you can't use ocean water to
Mm.
water your crops. So yeah,
Mhm.
Poseidon makes sense. Okay, let me copy some tokens here as we go on the road. It's going to be a pretty casual. What did you roll for your Dulcimer? 14?
14, yeah.
I think to play a tune you know in this edition is like 10, so 14 is playing a tune you know good. And you guys will head on the road, and why don't we do perception checks while I figure out where I want to put you?
Johnny, I just want to say I've got a passive perception of 16.
Yeah.
3.
You got a passive perception of 16. I will keep that in mind.
Okay, good. Yep.
Yeah, girl, crit.
I rolled lower than my passive.
Look at you guys. Jeez.
Yeah, that crit though.
Oh,
Dang.
2 of us crit. Krieg and I.
Yeah, you guys all start with inspiration, by the way. That's if you don't have it already. Yeah.
Feeling inspired.
For the record, I didn't crit. Just.
Yeah.
Isn't this the done?
Just a 23.
Isn't this
yeah,
the done
just,
thing as a cleric? I'm just going from experience.
Now, how would you know this?
I'll stop.
Okay. Perfect. All right. Okay, those are some fantastic numbers. Perhaps you're still thinking of the farm back home there, Amaya. A little distracted, but you got a whole group of people that are rolling really good around you, so it's not really that big of a deal.
Yeah, I keep getting
One
off
of us.
the incense my mum gave me.
There you go. Yes, you're.
One of us. Whatever's happening.
It's making your eyes water and it's affecting your sense of smell. So yes, that,
Yeah.
that makes sense. Yeah.
I like to think I noticed something. and
Why
you
would you
immediately
bring that
stop
with
playing.
you?
It's a gift.
Because I have to respect my family.
All right.
It's one of
I like-
those. I love my family, but I don't love this present.
Right. I like how you were playing your instrument and perceive like you're just in the zone, I guess is how that'll happen. Okay, well I got
I'm
a few
enjoying
things.
the scenery as I'm playing.
We got a few things that's happening here. Briar, since you didn't technically crit, I know it's a fucking 23, but you can get the easy thing. So as you guys are walking down the road, let's say you're going for like an hour or whatever. I don't know how long you're actually planning to play your instrument there, but you can do it on and off or play the whole time, I guess, if you're feeling that crazy. But as you get about an hour in, Briar, you're going to get the distinct smell of smoke. You don't see it. There's no fire or anything like that, but it's like the wind's coming your way and you're starting to pick up of it. Probably a campfire kind of thing.
You might want to slow down whatever tune it is you're playing. I can smell something burning.
I'm sure I smell it too.
Yeah, yes. But you guys are going to get, since you got crits, you're going to get a little bit something else. Like, we'll say, we'll give him his 23, give him his like that. He points that out. Good job, Briar. And who's Sarah's 21. Okay, so Sarah, as you're playing your instrument, you kind of look off because you guys are in the woods. Look off to the side, and up in a tree, kind of like if you can imagine as a human being, imagine yourself on a stomach, like on a branch, just like hanging dead weight, like your arms are on one side, your legs are on the other, except it's not a human, it's a dead dog, to be clear. A massive gash in its back, like a chunk of it missing, basically, just hanging up in a tree about 30, 40 feet to your right, left, whatever. Here, let me help you out here.
Hashtag trauma.
Poof. This is what you're kind of looking at, right? And yes, the smoke, the fire's supposed to be down here, but it's on the token layer, so I accidentally moved it. It's like down there, my bad. And then, so you notice that, and I'm sure you're about to alert everyone. Krieg, when she's about to alert that, you see the dog up front that has been basically torn up as well. And then those of you that rolled over a 20, you will also see that there is a corpse basically pushed up against it's just a massacre. It's whatever happened here, they got butchered.
I won't notice.
I would
on
immediately, like mid-note, just stop playing and stop walking.
Once you do that, Gort will hold his hand up like everybody will stop because he just assumes you've seen something.
And I will point out in the direction to my left.
Yep. And then everything kind of comes into focus because we're all gonna have to see. Yeah. So what you're currently looking at would appear to be a sheep herder or goat herder, whatever, some sort of animal herder has been killed, and her dogs have been killed as well. So Gort kind of overlooks the scene and is just kind of like, well, that's unfortunate. And he's going to kind of look at the ground and look back to the groups and basically be like, anybody see any tracks? I know you guys rolled crazy good perceptions, but let's just roll. Let's roll nature or survival. Let's see if anybody sees any tracks around.
Nature or survival? Do survival.
Yes.
There it is.
Well,
Nah,
he did fall in a river, so survival.
I'm busy putting my
Survival.
dulcimer away.
Yep, getting ready. Something obviously happened. So 21, is that a crit for you or no? Still really good. Just checking. Ikari, the road you're on, there are obvious tracks of like humanoids and like pack animals and stuff like that. This is a well-traveled road. So that's, expected. But as you kind of look around on the outskirts, kind of see like, obviously this woman had some tracks there, but you don't really see any tracks in the immediate vicinity outside of like what the animals would have made, sheep tracks as well. With the exception of kind of veering off up here where you find a big bear track. So probably a cave bear if you had to guess, really big.
She will relay that.
Okay. And
Yeah.
Gort and some others will. I go, yeah, you guys go check it out, and they'll look a little deeper into the woods and be like, rare for a bear to be this ruthless.
How high are these little
Could be
ledges?
6.
These are like 10 feet.
Oh my god.
Yeah, some of you might need to go around.
Do you need me to carry you?
I could use a hand, yes.
Come on.
I guess I should have made him 5 feet. Height is going to be such a factor.
Oh no, that's the funny thing.
You said the dogs were up in the trees?
To be
This
fair, there
one
is
is.
like paths that go up. It would just take
Yeah,
you.
you can walk around if you want. That one's like up in the tree about like 30 feet. This one is just basically like ripped in half, like something it's in 2 pieces. And you feel free to, do your medicine checks or whatever if you want to look closer at them. He's just trying to figure out what did this so you can stop it from happening again. You guys, you've been entrusted to be conscripts, so you can, if you can figure something out, by all means, be detectives. And the woman basically has had her throat. She's almost decapitated, effectively.
Oof.
Does it look like she's been eaten at all? Because bears,
Bears?
they kind of
Bears
disembowel, don't they?
eat. Bears will eat you.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
it does. I mean, unless he just took a tiny piece, doesn't look like he's eating them. You could say maybe like part of the dog's been eaten, but it's hard to tell if it was just eaten or if it was just like bit in half type of thing. You know what I mean? But the human, like, it's just basically like the neck seems to be just gone.
Seems very odd behavior for a bear.
Can I investigate one of these corpses to determine what if it was a bear?
Sure. You can give me investigation or medicine. Yeah.
Is it normal for a bear to stash food up in a tree?
Bears are really good climbers.
But
Yes, they
carrying
are.
something?
Oh, that's just weird. Yes.
I mean, it's just a 20. So, well, here's the thing. It's kind of high up above you. So, if that's the one you want to investigate, you're either going to need to climb the tree or get the dog down. Or roll at disadvantage, but that was a 20, so I assume you want to keep the 20.
I could spell the it down from the branch, so it would just fall.
I could jump up and get it.
If you can get it down, it would be much appreciated.
Of course. Doing. Oh, I'll jump up. How high is it? 10 feet up?
Oh, like 30 feet up.
Oh,
The
okay.
ledges are like 10 feet. The branch is like 30 feet, which, if I'm recalling correctly, you should... I kind of forget what the racial things are for Haragon, but I remember that one because I really like that one.
Yeah, there is.
You can jump.
I can jump.
The jumping
I
thing.
think it's exactly 30 feet, isn't it?
Let me see here. You can jump a number of feet equal to 5 times your proficiency bonus without provoking
no.
opportunity. Equal to proficiency, and you gain all expended. I mean, I can jump so if I took a run, what is it? What's
Yep.
the jump for that? 10 feet? So
Yeah, you got to run 10 feet, and then you can... Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I'm fine. If you're willing to use your bonus thing for it...
Yeah, I'll use it.
I'm fine with you, as long as you do the run and jump thing.
Yep.
Yeah, you can basically grab the legs or land up there, however you want to do it, and then come down with it. It is a mastiff, so it is kind of heavy, but you're falling with it effectively. You're not trying to carry it anywhere.
Sure. Yeah.
So you do that, you bring it down. Then we got the 20 on the investigation. Whatever is like, so the dog is clearly dead. But if you can imagine, like in the middle of the back, there's just a massive chunk missing out of it, like something just bit into it and tore it out, type of thing. How it got up the tree? Well, you got a 20 on your investigation. Something with claws did climb it, but that's about all you can. So it probably had it in its mouth and then just chomped, left it up there, and did whatever. Went after the other ones.
What kind of bears do we have around this area? Like just brown bears, grizzly bears, black bears? Like
Cave bears and just the normal. They're big bears, but just think of like aggression. I think like polar bear size, actually, like the biggest bears you can think of. They're just not bears.
Are there large cats?
I was just gonna say, do you want like a nature check or something for feline-related animals that would do this?
Yeah, you could do nature or you could do history. It's a good question to ask, and the answer is yes. There are large cats as well.
Intelligence stat.
Yeah, let's go.
I do history in case I've heard of stories of it.
Yeah, I'm like history. My nature.
Oh wait, I can do guidance now, right? That's the thing I can do.
Oh, nice. Who's got guidance? Where's the guidance? Nice,
on
Akari.
itself, probably.
Yeah, you can put it on yourself, right?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah,
I just didn't know if anybody else had guidance.
No, I'll put it on
I
me.
do not. I have it on my sheet just in
I'll
case
take
I
that
am
16.
against.
16 it is. Yes, there are large cats. They're pretty rare. Considering the size of your island, that's like it's they're probably like 20 total because it's just not big enough and they're kind of very territorial with each other. But it is possible. One of them could easily climb the tree with this dog in its back because they are large too. To survive against the cave bears, they have to be big.
It's a habit that they hide food up high because they can get up there easy and keeps it away from competition. And
yes, and in addition, they have been known to leave their food behind. However, there is a slight problem to all this. There are no giant cat tracks anywhere.
there are claw claw marks climbing up the tree, though,
There
right?
are claw marks climbing up the tree, yes.
Okay.
Big claw marks.
I'm assuming there's no claw marks descending the tree.
Nope.
Hmm.
Bear wouldn't jump down from a tree. He will climb back down the tree.
Yes, it would.
I don't think this.
Anything that
I
jumps
don't think this is a bear.
tracks.
I would agree. Animals, like cats, do this kind of behavior where I'm from, at least, and I've heard rumor that there are some on the island, although they keep themselves to themselves, but this likely would fit what I understand of them. Old man!
He's looking at the tracks, and he looks back to you, he says,
Cats, big ones.
No tracks. Interesting.
Seems like a lot of different animals.
Oh.
He looks down to the bear tracks and looks back to the group, and he kind of smiles and he says, "Well, reckon I best go deal with this bear. I'm gonna take," and he's gonna basically take all the NPCs and go track that bear. You guys watch the road.
Oh, convenient. Okay.
Yeah, so convenient. And he's gonna look to he's gonna look to you, Hikari. He's gonna be like, "We can find the pieces of the shepherd and put them together. Maybe put a blanket over or something. That'd be great. But don't let nobody come from our direction down until we've figured out what's going on. All right?
Right?
Okay.
Give us a salute.
We'll be back in a couple hours."
You,
doing, Sarah?
Don't be suspicious.
you're green. You know much about nature in this place?
You're green.
Which of us is green?
Well, you're the one with plants growing out of your horns.
No, that's just moss. I help make wine. That's as much as I know.
I was wondering, cats that don't leave tracks. You ever heard anything like that?
Mm,
You're a storyteller, aren't you? Musician, that's what you do.
yes. Let me think of stories I might have heard. Nope, nothing.
Kari, give me a quick perception check to see if there's any missing pieces, or medicine check, whichever one is your preference.
I'm gonna wander down to the road though, just so I can head people off if they're coming this way.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's you got to be careful with her head because like legit picking her up might just like her head might disconnect. But yeah, you can move the body somewhere and put a blanket over it if you want.
Fire's over there, right? I'm gonna drag the dog over towards the fire.
Okay.
God, I don't want to, but I will.
How much? I'm trying to think. Is it copper coins or gold coins they put over their eyes?
Copper coins. For the boatman?
2 coins for the boatman.
Yeah, I guess it doesn't have to be copper. It can be whichever coin you have. Generally, it would be copper.
Because I imagine I would have like it's how many?
I just do
copper for
10.
gold?
So 10 copper into a silver and then 10 silver into a gold. So if you're trying to convert, you guys can all just have like 10 copper for eye purposes if that's what you want. I'm fine with that. It would make sense, correct. I didn't even think about it.
Did you check?
Because Greek, so she would put that on her eyes for the ferryman, and then put the blanket over.
Did you
Alright.
check her body for any signs that she had faith?
No.
I'm gonna go and have a little investigate.
Because it's like, I think across the Greek board, it's the ferryman. It doesn't matter which one she follows.
Yeah, but if she doesn't have any faith or symbology on her, then she's mine.
No, Jesus.
Yeah, that's you can
Jesus
give me.
Christ.
You can give me a investigation, perception, medicine, even if no, you're looking. For
That was
symbology.
out of character right there. That was fucking Jesus. I'll be watching over him to make sure, like, if I see an item, he can't pretend that they didn't have any.
Yeah. Even with a 9.
Fuck no.
You guys are right. Yeah.
Nothing.
Woo.
Well for the entire campaign.
She does have a cloak, and the cloak has a lapel with a bow and arrow, which generally would be Artemis, which shepherds
Yeah.
follow. So, but other than that, there's no
Yeah. Keeping the
markings or
coins and
anything.
So he's gonna see this cloak and be like, well, she's not one of mine.
Which one is one of yours?
Do you collect people like this?
No. And those who lack faith still need guidance along the way.
He's gonna make sure the coins are still in situ and put the blanket back on.
Fuck's sake. He's not. Oh, yeah, it's fine. Yeah, he's not a thief, but it's fine.
Yeah, I get why I know where you're going. Yeah, perfect. So you guys are communicating with each
bombastic side eye though.
I will put the fire out though, just so it's not like potentially going to cause more issue.
Okie dokie. Goodbye, fire. Give me the two of you on the road right now. Why don't you give me a perception check while you're watching that, and let's just say all the. Oh, okay. There's a 19. There's a 17. Craig, you will after you put the fire out, you'll notice it as well there, Sarah. From this direction, actually, there are 5 individuals walking up the road. They seem to be escorting something. And since you got a 19, I'm just going to tell you, it's 5 orcs. But the orc up front looks really fancy.
Sarah, there's people coming this way.
Ah, yes, I see them.
The one up the front looks. Wait. He goes to a hushed whisper. Is there noble orcs on this island?
Oh, it was a fancy orc.
What?
He looks fancy.
Doesn't he look fancy?
Fancy?
Oh no!
That's the fancy.
Oh, God.
Jesus Christ, I want whatever reducing life spell he's got, please.
That is a default token for the noble now, by the way. Orc.
Okay.
And they seem to be carrying what looks to be a stone coffin, you would guess. Not the noble, but the other orcs at his side. And he will basically be walking and run into you guys and be like, noble conscripts, good to see you on the... Oh my goodness, what happened here? Just sees the dogs and the covered body and the blood.
Amaya will cross her arms over her chest and be like, sorry, you can't pass through here at this stage in time.
I believe Brock said coming from the direction we came from.
Yes, they can come. They can come this way. They can't come from the north. Basically, he's already passed through the danger zone, so that's fine.
Oh, okay.
He'll be all right.
All right.
Yeah, you're good.
Shoot.
What you carrying?
Oh god.
He's gonna look down at you and be like, "Well, you are quite small and curious." And he puts his hand on it and he says, "A coffin, of course. Well, of course, with a corpse inside. The emperor needs to, well, his physicians need to examine it, study it."
Of course,
His eyes will sort of glaze over for a second. Like, oh, okay.
You got immediately bored with him.
No, he just doesn't like the vibe.
He will,
Failed the vibe check.
yeah. I mean, insight check. He will smile and basically be like, "Well, this you seem to have this in hand, so me and my protectors will go about our business. Good luck."
Before you go, actually,
Yes.
pleasure to meet you. Have you noticed anything on your way through? Unfortunate
No.
business with local wildlife, it seems.
Oh, local wildlife. No issues from the wildlife. No, nothing out of the ordinary.
All right, then.
Can I insight?
Your name, by the way, just out of curiosity.
I would like to insight check. Yeah, you guys can insight check him.
Yeah, okay. I will ask for a name.
Wow.
What is your name?
Hold on, let me go to my
I froze
random
the
names
children.
that I need to use, and
My name is
Whatever.
Random Name Generator.
Bob.
Wymond. You may call me Wymond.
Wymond.
That
Okay.
is so pretentious.
Yes.
Pleasure to meet you,
Uh,
Wymond. I am Sarah. I work at the winery.
Oh, are you the entertainer that Otto said was?
I am.
Oh, next time I come through, I would love to have a performance. And
I would love
with
to
your,
perform.
with your 21 insight. He's not lying about he hasn't seen anything odd with the nature. But before you mentioned the wildlife, he was just like there's something odd going on. He's just not trying to talk about it.
Hmm. Okay.
But he's also carrying a coffin, so there's that.
Sorry to hear that someone passed away. Who was it?
Oh, this was a fisherman. I'm not entirely sure if he was even from our island or not. Just kind of washed ashore. But a few irregularities. That's all.
Was he missing a hand?
Hmm.
No, he was whole. Well, some fish had taken chunks out of him, but
Hmm.
mostly intact.
I will make room for them to pass.
Well off, was he?
Sailor didn't seem that well off.
Well off enough to warrant a escort.
Well, he's dead.
Yes, indeed. And he will basically keep on moving. These orcs, by the way, are just they're stacked like plate armor. Do not fuck with them type of thing. And they will just, if you got nothing else for them, they're just going to move on through.
I don't have nothing else.
Wonder why the Emperor is so interested in a corpse of a fisherman.
Hmm. They were a bit funny, but nothing outside that. I can't
Out of
escape the
character.
insect act.
Watch. We just released like a vampire upon our town
Mhm.
and just
Yeah.
dropped it off.
It is coming from this, so down south, that's the direction of the fishing village. So it's coming from the fishing village and the vineyard and all that. So it's going the direction that would be towards the capital at the very least. So you don't got to worry about that so much. But
Or it's like experimentation on dead bodies. Making undead.
you never know. Yeah.
Logically, there's no reason for us to question anything if they're coming from the dark direction. Do I
don't
know of the
about
name Wymond?
experimentation.
No, no. Wymond is no.
Okay.
You guys don't know a lot about the lords and all that outside of what's on your island, just because they're very secretive. And actually, probably the most surprising thing about that encounter was that he wasn't just a straight up dickhead to you, because there is a very heavy class system when it comes from the capital, at least, which is why most of you guys would not have liked the previous lord. So experimentation.
Probably why they're like, we're not fucking with them.
The thing is, though, flattery will get you a very long way.
Mm-hmm. And while you guys are chatting, say about half hour later or so, up from the north Going on slowly, be a guy in his cart. Whoop, he's not supposed to be under the cart. He's supposed to be on top of the cart. Change there. Okay.
Uh-oh. Sir? Sir?
The littlest one. I love how the little one is running up. Maya's just gonna stand there, like you know, like the
Yeah.
feet braced, shoulder width apart, arms crossed, not moving.
And a head above both. Well, one of them at least. Like 3 heads, 4 heads, 5 heads above the other one.
Yeah, he kind of stops. And he looks. He's like, what's the hold up here? I gotta get to the village.
Apologies, sir. You can't go this way right now. There's an issue with local wildlife, it seems.
Yeah, he looks around. There's wildlife
Unless you're wanting
everywhere.
to be decapitated.
There was an attack.
His eyes go wide. He's like, decapitated.
Yeah.
And both of the animals were attacked as well.
Yeah. The shepherd was killed.
He's kind of gonna squint and be like, "Well, how long is it gonna take?"
Until
When we
Grok
get
says
a-
otherwise.
What she said. When
Not
we get
Grok.
all clear from the captain.
Gort.
Gort. Sorry, Gort.
Until
Grok is the AI.
Oh,
Yes. I don't know why that was in my
until the rest of our
Gort.
what's the word I'm thinking of? I don't want to say group. The
Gort.
rest of our
Gort.
Other members of our excursion are dealing with a bear,
yeah.
A bear.
supposedly. What do you know about cats in this area? Big ones.
That's a good question.
I assume you are well travelled.
She will walk up and hand him a gold coin for his time though.
He'll take it. Thank you. Yeah, and he'll look at you like, mean like fat cats, like the ones in the barns?
Big ones.
No.
Big ones that could carry a mastiff into a tree without much hassle and not leave any footprints.
He is going to look around at the trees and like kind of, like looking, trying to like visualize and be like, ain't no cats that can do that.
There aren't many, but they do exist on the island.
Cross his arms and like, nah, I seen. But
Lucky.
I'll
welcome
park
to
old
carry
Bessie here. No.
I'm sure you'd be perfectly
Law and order.
fine.
Yeah, why risk it, right?
Slow-moving wagon, large beast of burden wouldn't be a target or anything. No, you'd be fine.
No, of course not.
Or you could stay.
He's gonna hop off and basically take the reins of his animal and go park it on over here. And then he's gonna kick back and take a nap. You guys got it.
Sarcasm. That sounds
Yeah.
like sarcasm.
I'm gonna like stand near here just to make sure he doesn't die.
What are you traveling with? Your wares. What are your wares?
Got cabbage and potatoes.
Okay.
Not interested?
There's a lot of effort
Do
in
cabbages.
getting
Good
them.
cabbages.
I just think it's funny. It's a gnome who looks like he'd probably have like a bunch of bits and pieces in there saying that it's cabbages and potatoes.
Yep. He does look like a tinkerer. Just tinkers with his wagon wheels mostly. All right.
Surprised they're
Yeah,
not
see-
kitted out so it moves faster.
You can only move as fast as the beast.
I'm just gonna wander the area, keeping an ear out, keeping an eye
Okay.
out.
Sure. While you're doing that, why don't you give me a perception check or an insight check, perhaps, whichever you would prefer.
For insight.
Okay. Yeah. Anybody else that wants to walk around can also do the same thing.
I'm watching over the gnome.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm
Basically.
staying near the body. But yeah, I'll be keeping an eye out.
Keep an eye out.
Would you perception?
Yep. Or insight. I mean, you're a little on edge, Sarah, but well, maybe you're not. I don't know, but there's potentially something hunting in the area, and you are in the area. That's what I will say.
Oh my.
Craig and Hikari, as the gnome settles in basically to take his nap, both of you guys kind of at the same time there notice that it's gotten oddly quiet for the middle of the woods. No birds. No nothing, really. Now, this was not the case like before the gnome guy got here. Not saying that he did it, but as I'm saying, you would have noticed beforehand.
Guys,
Where
where did the birds go?
slowly draw her swords just in case.
It's very quiet.
What's the matter?
It's too quiet.
Oh, Sarah can play a tune.
Dual wielding.
No.
There's no birds.
No. There's something wrong. There's no birds. It's silent.
Usually that indicates there's a predator nearby.
Hey, Sarah, what's your AC?
Oh my god.
18, baby.
18. That is really, really
Go,
good.
Seth.
I will have
Oh,
advantage on this
16
attack, though.
16
so-
without my shield, which I have my shield. Probably would be drawing it by now.
That's fair.
your
16 it
shield's
is.
on your
Or 18
back.
it is. Let's see if anything happens.
Hmm.
All right. I don't know if I can actually roll at advantage. I can. Perfect. So let's just go ahead and do the.
I'm just seeing what the alert actually gives you now.
From in a tree, which, by the way, when you guys rolled your great perception check, there's no way you would have fucking missed this. So how it got in the tree, you don't know. But a tiger
Fucking
pounces
tiger.
Holy
right
shit!
right on top. Well, it tries to, anyways. You just happen to be the fucking one that you got the high AC, so we'll see.
To be fair, though, tigers are really
Oh.
savvy.
Motherfucker!
But oh
Oh
boy.
my god.
Well, what's
Nice
your
knowing you,
HP?
Sarah. It's
What's your
11.
HP? Okay. Okay. We'll see what happens.
Oh my god.
That was actually
10.
pretty bad. You will be knocked prone as it just bites into your shoulder. Just this agonizing crunch, like catching all of you guys obviously off guard completely. Whoops, shit. What did I just do? Please don't go away. Great. However, as soon as it knocks you over, we can roll initiative as well once I find the thing. It immediately. Oh, the important part here, one of the important parts, I should say, it is hovering. It is not. Its feet are not touching the ground. It is not leaving tracks.
Fuck.
What the
Yes.
fuck is a tiger hovering off the ground?
Well, there's a reason. Let me. Fucking. Where's initiative? There it is.
I was
0. Did I roll that right?
was not gonna lie. Thought it'd be like some sort
13.
of other creature. I wasn't expecting just a basic ass tiger just because it can float.
Figured you wouldn't expect something like that. How do I roll initiative on these fucking sheets for my?
Is it
Just
not
added
the
my
names?
proficiency to my roll, just so you know.
Okay, yeah. Where is the name? I do not see the
No,
initiative.
apparently not. It's so the the number next to the words initiative on the NPC sheet.
Yeah, but it just rolls a 0. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Okay. Let me switch the music up a little bit. Nothing too crazy. But so as soon as that happens and you are immediately knocked prone, it is going to disengage, run off of you, and it is going to, whoa, way too loud. Easy there. It is going to Misty Step up into one of these trees over here.
What the fuck is
man.
this?
Sarah's
told
getting
you.
ideas.
Gonna be a little bit harder, and guess what? It gets to roll a stealth check. And depending on what that check is, well, you're probably gonna be able to fucking find it, but it's up in the tree right now. One of these trees. Did everybody roll initiative? Yes. And we can get into proper combat, assuming you can actually find him. Hikari, yeah, you just watched Sarah get pounced, bit, and just she's alive, but yeah,
Barely.
barely. Yep.
Yeah. One health left.
I don't even. Well, at least I have my longbow on my back, I suppose. Like, I got all my weapons on me anyway. Can I see the tiger with a passive perception of 14 though?
Yeah, I mean, if your passive perception's over a 9, which everyone's probably is, this was supposed to be way cooler. It's supposed to be like, he's up in the trees, but which tree's coming back for another pounce? And now it's just like, nah. All right, yep, he's up there, since everyone's got a better passive perception than his fucking stealth.
And I've only got one action at the moment, but I'm going to try and shoot the bastard with an arrow.
Sure.
Probably not.
Ooh. A 12.
Fine.
So, yeah, it'll hit, but it won't pierce the
Ricochet.
creature's hide. Yeah.
It's disappointment. It's fine. And she's gonna scoot back here so she's at least within reach for the poor gnome.
Who is sleeping like a baby. Briar.
She'll shout and try and wake it up.
Okay, sure.
I yelled. I'm not sure he's still asleep.
Sorry, I need to roll initiative for my buddy as well. He gets
The
a
cow
10.
was straight up out of here. He said,
What the
nope.
fuck is that?
Oswald?
Yeah.
You about to find out.
There you go.
Oh. Geez, that's a
I
good
said to
initiative.
John he
too.
should call it Lucy.
Yes, that's true, huh? All right.
It's like a naked carib with wings.
It's a flying monkey.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I can't zoom in far enough to see it.
sorry. Okay, well, my passive perception's 16, so I can see the tiger.
Yeah, everyone's got at least over 10. I don't think anyone took the wisdom dump stat this time.
Nope.
That's a
Definitely
good
not.
big special.
Wisdom's my thing. Okay. I'm gonna look back at my new companion. She looks very bloody, but she's still breathing.
Barely hanging on, you could say.
Perfect. I'm gonna turn around, and I'm gonna take out a wooden hand that's hanging around my neck, and I'm gonna point it in the direction of the tiger, and I'm gonna cast Guiding Bolt.
Guiding bolt. All right. After the disappointment in Tuesday game, this has got to be a big one, huh?
Yeah, here's open. Okay. Cut that.
Zoom. I tell you what. Why don't you give me a perception check, an actual perception check, as the guiding bolt hits but does nothing, which is surprising.
Yep.
Yeah, you get a little bit of a better look. Its stripes seem to be glowing a bit, almost magically infused is probably what you would guess. I'm not saying that the guiding bolt wouldn't have worked. I'm just saying that, like, yeah, you noticed it because it actually hit the tiger. It just didn't do anything. It's because AC is higher than 10, obviously.
Well, I'm just going to scoot over here a little bit and end my turn.
Okay. Sarah, you are prone.
I'm gonna get myself up. See it up there. You know, I'm gonna cast heroism on myself.
Harold.
10 HP.
To get that 3 temp HP.
Nice.
Hey, you don't get lay on hands to level 2, is that right?
Oh, I have it now. I do. In my bonus action, I'm gonna heal myself 4. So.
Is heroin here? Is it just temp HP? Does it do something else?
It's just temp HP every turn.
Oh, every turn. Does it just refresh then, or is it stack?
It refreshes every turn.
Okay. Oh, you're immune to
That's
frightened
fine.
as well. That's right. That's right. Yeah.
Yep.
Nice.
Perfect. Okay. So you just got 7 HP. All right. I might not be able to one tap you. That crit should have fucking took you out. All right.
One
Anyways.
more.
Yep.
I would have been down.
Oswald, the flying monkey.
Oswald is just going to flap over and kind of land on Sarah, and that's it.
Okay. Congratulations. You got your own Eep now.
Good monkey. I give it a pat.
All right. To the tiger.
Oh,
None of you have done anything to it yet. You've tried a couple of things. Nothing's actually worked. So,
I needed a moment.
yep. Okay, well, here's the thing. Yep. Sizz, bud. Sorry.
No!
It's going to, it doesn't have advantage, but it is going to attempt to pounce on you. Oh, 13.
that-
Yuck.
So that doesn't hit me.
So it lands next to you.
Yeah, mage armor protects me from the pounce. Thank God.
Worth it. And that's all it can do on this turn. So, it's you now.
This seems rather appropriate.
I hope
So what's going to happen is that he's going to let out like a shriek that seems to be like very high pitched and very much like ear shattering.
Okay.
So he's going to do that. So until the start of my next turn, we have advantage against the creature. I could hear it.
Oh, okay.
And with that, I'm going to use my action to disengage.
Okay.
To get away from the enormous creature that is like 20 times his size.
Oh, yeah. It would have just gobbled you straight up. All right. And the gnome will basically be leading his animal the fuck out of here. As we go back to you, Hikari.
Yeah. Alright. Gonna have to go hit it anyway, so hopefully.
Yeah. We'll see.
2 swords. If I hit it with my scimitar, I'll be able to smack it with my other one. So. Is a 16 hit?
Yes, 16 does hit. Ooh, all right, there's a enemy.
Because that, I get to smack it offhand, but how do I remove the... What is it? John? Okay, so I don't... Do I get the attack bonus, or does it...
You get the attack bonus to hit, you don't get the additional damage.
Okay,
Yeah, I
that's
think
fine.
that's right.
So that's my offhand for the short sword.
Nice.
And 1d6.
Yes. 22 will hit. All right. Well, now you've done something to it.
Yeah.
Anything else you'd like to do with your turn?
There's not much else I can do.
No, not yet.
Currently, at level 1.
Yes, at level 1, exactly. Briar.
I have to remember I'm still first level, and a spell is expensive.
Yeah, you just used half of your spells. So.
I do have that, though.
Yes.
Well, we started
You guys
I
do
don't
have
know what that
inspiration.
is.
And also, you all have advantage.
It's
I forgot,
heroic inspiration. I
against
don't know.
the tiger.
We have
Heroic
advantage?
inspiration is the same thing. Yeah, because of the cry.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
Greek
forgot.
screeched at it,
nice.
made angry cat noise.
Oh, in that
That's the way
case, I think I'm
describe
just
it.
going to be reckless. I think I'm just going
Do
to
it.
guiding bolt again. Like,
That's what I'm saying, dude. If you
why
don't
not?
do it,
Like,
yeah. You got
With
2 spell
advantage?
slots. You might as well use them. Yeah, exactly.
what's the worst that could happen, right?
The number's
There
there.
you
It
go.
is.
There you go.
Time for.
Oh,
Let's
is this
see how it goes.
feels? Is this what
Beautiful.
happens?
Let's see.
Okay.
Look at that star under it. Oh my god!
Oh my god!
Oh Jesus!
That
What
was-
That's crazy for a
Oh
guiding bolt
my
level 1.
Oh,
God!
Oh,
There's some
Three,
1s and 2s in there.
4-1, 4-5-4, 2-5.
Wild.
Jesus, dude.
Okay, well, it had 24 HP left. So, your guiding bolt finds its
What
way
is
in there. Its AC was 13 for those who cared, and it just, well, you can tell me what it fucking does, because tiger's collapsing after that, dead.
So the guiding bolt's going to come from this wooden hand that's got a bunch of runes and things carved into it, and it's going to be this kind of sickly black bolt that kind of, when it hits, it's just going to start sort of spreading out, entangling around the creature, kind of almost suffocating it, like octopus tentacles, that kind of thing, like crushing it, and it's just going to collapse. It's just going to collapse, crushed.
Dead.
Maya's
Congratulations.
gonna exhale through her nose in relief, like, thank God it didn't have a chance to smack me.
He's just going to click his fingers, and Oswald's going to come flapping back as well.
Okay, goodbye.
Goodbye.
What the hell is this?
See, my next pounce would have been a 6 anyways. Anyways, yes, it is dead. And as you guys, I mean, obviously this is what killed the shepherd and the dogs and everything, so that has been dealt with. But the hide of this animal looks strange. For anybody that casts magic, you just instinctively know something magically has affected this tiger.
Its stripes were
Arcana
glowing when I
to-
tried to hit it before.
And it was
Yeah.
floating too. And I do believe. Sorry, wrong voice. It was floating, and from what I could see, it was that a misty step I saw?
Certainly disappeared there, huh?
I'm not familiar with such magics.
I've seen Well,
Isn't that your
My,
area of expertise?
my tutor has done it quite a few times. He's gonna. Can I give it an examine with Arcana?
Yes, absolutely. If you guys want to do any examinations or like skin it or anything, we can do that. But why don't we take a break real quick? 5-10 minutes, grab drinks, use the restroom. We come back, we'll figure out what's going on with Tiger, bring back the marshal and everything, and we will move on to the next area. BRB, 10 minutes.
Oh my god.
Is this the build up of karma from Tuesday's games? Is that what's happening right now?
You're just gonna crit every guiding bolt from now on.
I mean, maybe. It's what I get on. If you've not tuned in to Tuesdays, Johnny literally crits on average at least once every combat round.
You know,
Disgusting.
It's honestly horrific.
Great
You know-
in our favor, but disgusting.
in opposite of that, right? Do you know I purposely picked Ray of Frost over Firebolt because of just how abysmal it's been with me in the previous game. In our Fridays game,
the hit and miss Firebolt, yeah.
It never hits ever, and when
No,
it does,
it
it
does.
rolls a 1. Like
No, it does hit. It's usually when someone else is playing your character, though. In
Yeah.
fairness,
it's when Johnny is playing my character.
He's got them hats.
He's got a button like next
Is
to his
it?
character sheet. Crits.
Yeah,
Like that's just it.
that is. You're not wrong. It's like
Constant advantage.
it's like the guidance toggle on the sheet, except it's like increased crit chance. Now, but in fairness, he's getting what three attacks per round, sometimes 4. So
Yeah.
his chances of critting
Bitters
are
are gross.
crazy.
I'll be right back.
It is a higher level campaign. So for anyone who's listening in going, what the hell? We are playing in a higher level campaign. Everyone, I think, is level 11 currently. Yeah. So that's soon to change.
It's so weird that Chill Touch is a touch spell now and not a range spell.
Chill touch is actually touch.
Yeah.
Unless you got like the things that you can cast through.
Like a familiar.
I like how your deity is the papa of my deity.
Mine?
Yeah. Dionysus
He's
is
He's not
the son of
like-
Hades, and
He's kind of new to all this stuff, so he's just
Do you know-
sort of winging it.
You know what I'm nervous about? If along this campaign we come across just a random swan, I'm just gonna walk in the other direction. No fucking way, because it's Greek. That could be fucking Zeus. I'm not doing that. No thanks.
Briar and Desma would totally get along. Also,
I'd be like, no, I'm not getting knocked up. No thanks. Walk the other way.
What is going on? I could hear you guys laughing from down in the kitchen with my headset.
I was making a joke if we saw a random swan in the middle of nowhere that, because it's Greek, would walk the other way, because that's probably fucking Zeus.
Oh no! Oh, Zeus was such a
Slag.
Horny
why? He's such a slag.
Knocking
Zeus
up
is the-
everyone.
Okay, like no offense, like I know it's a bit
The baby
of a
maker.
word, but Zeus is an absolute slut. Like what the
If-
He wasn't just a slut. He did it anyway. So
if
like
deities
you
could get
avoid him.
STDs, Zeus would have all of them.
No, they would just be called Zeus. Like they would literally just. Ah shit!
I'm sorry,
I got
man.
Zeus again.
Oh
I'm a bit
yeah,
itchy.
I had to go down to the doctors, and I was like, "Oh, what's wrong with you, man?" Yeah, I got the serious case of the Zeus.
Yeah.
Your,
So the
your
Zeus, I
wife
feel like, is
randomly
when-
pregnant, or swear you came home and had a baby with her? No, it's probably Zeus.
Zeus be gone.
I feel like it's like when you have more than like 4 STDs. You're like, no, he's all Zeused up.
Mm-hmm.
He's all Zeus stuff. The contraception stuff. It's Zeus Zeus perception.
You know what I can imagine
Perception.
clerics dealing with? My husband has been having these wild mood swings. He's like 2 different people. Cleric, let's make sure it's not Zeus first.
Oh my gosh.
And could you imagine?
So who's good at skinning animals?
Nope.
Not in this campaign.
Is it
Huh?
Not in this
sleight of
one.
hand? No.
Probably our cleric.
Who's got that survival? Or that
I've got a
I was
plus
able to use
4.
medicine to do it, so.
Got +4 on my survival.
Yeah, what role is it you'd be wanting for that?
Oh yeah, survival. Or if I don't know if there's skinning tools, but if you had that, you could use that as well.
It's like hunting.
No.
Yeah, like
no,
leatherworker
no.
tools would probably work, but if not, just survival. And someone's got to have a dagger or a knife, but
I got a short sword.
that works.
I mean, I have a dagger, but it's basically like a long sword.
Yeah, I got a 2-handed.
So since I didn't realize we wouldn't be using cams for this one, so I'm so used to it, I told Josh we'd be using a cam. He's like, fine, I'll go put on pants.
Oh, sorry, Josh.
Sorry,
You missed
Josh.
it, Johnny. The
That
whole
is-
conversation about swans.
Oh no, I heard it.
Josh.
Yeah.
It's in my brain now, so I can.
Yeah,
use
you're
it
welcome.
on-
You're
I feel
welcome.
you.
Just
feel
random
you there,
Zeus
Josh.
shenanigans.
You can go take your pants off now, Bill.
Yep, you're good. In this
Wake
ice
up
cold.
randomly one camping night and you've got a swan sitting on you and you're like, oh fuck no.
It's funny. I've got a picture of a swan, but it's not related to that. But I was going to use it for this. Now I have a legit reason to use it. So perfect.
You're welcome. Well, he was like the shapeshifter, wasn't he? So it was like
Oh yeah.
it was either people you know that suddenly behave differently and more affectionately to you, or a bull, or a swan, or a random.
Or suddenly
Other
your husband's
animals.
back from a long journey early.
Yeah.
Does that make Zeus like the first fairy? Like,
Probably, honestly.
oh my god.
The Greek gods
It
are
never-
also really jealous gods as well. It's awful.
Oh, his wife Hera.
No, all of them. Like all of them are just fucking mental.
Look, Hera had
I think
reason.
I think the only one that has any common sense is actually Hades. In that whole scenario, is
I
just
think Hades just keeps to himself.
he's just like, my family's crazy. All right,
He's not on Olympus. He's just like, I've got my wife that I've got. Wait, hold up.
He got
Got
his
my wife that I've
badass
got-
kids too.
I've got a wife that I chained down here. She cannot escape. She can
Well,
leave
no,
once.
no.
Once
She had she was taken down and she ate food down there or something, and that meant that she couldn't leave.
6 pomegranate
But she was-
seeds.
yeah.
But she wanted to eat all of them, but I think
Her mother,
the mum
was like, no, you need to give her back.
Demeter?
So
knocked it out, so that's why she's there for 6 months.
Yeah.
And then she's out in Olympus for the other 6.
So she's out because
But-
she's like it's Persephone, isn't it? Is the
Demeter, no.
okay.
Persephone is the
Yeah,
wife.
Persephone and Demeter.
Yeah. So essentially, she's out of the way when it's winter and autumn, I think, or fall.
Mm,
So it's where the 6 monthly cycles comes in. Like you know,
She's a fertility goddess.
yeah, she's back out when it comes to spring, summer, because that's when you grow your food and all that stuff. So she's not in Hades or in the underworld.
makes sense.
And then when it goes to shit, that's when she's off plowing or getting plowed by her husband, as opposed to allowing people to plow. You know. Sorry.
Okay, we are all back, and we have a mutual love.
Rock
for-
like to let's make sure it's not Zeus
mythology.
first.
Sorry, what? I just got checked out when Hades liked to plow.
Plows his wife. Of course he does.
Krieg with a 24 Arcana. It's difficult. Like, you've never seen anything like this, right? This is just what you know from that Arcana check and looking at the creature, the magic was infused into the body. Like it's part of the body. It wasn't like your mage armor where it was like a spell or something like that. It just seemed inherent to this creature, which again, I mean, your master's a druid, so you've seen shapeshifting, you've seen spells, because you've never seen anything like this. So this is, even with 24, you can't really place. I mean, you could have crit, and you wouldn't have been able to place what happened. It's very bizarre, though.
Does he get any familiarity? Is it familiar to him in any way due to his past? Is it something that gives him a like, oh, this is familiar sort of deal, but nothing specific?
No, this is. I'll just go ahead and say out of character. This is new, very new, within the last month. So,
right, okay.
Yeah.
Now,
tiger meat.
You can. It's pretty sweet, actually.
So with the well, it's dead now. But
if you want
will
to
the magic,
that is.
Will the magic fade if we take the pelt?
With your 24 Arcana, you know that like generally if that type of thing is like, like dragon scales and stuff, if they're removed carefully, they will maintain like some sort of whatever they're. Yes, if you get it off carefully, it'll maintain the magic, but you have no idea what the magic is.
So,
Go ahead.
I could detect. Wait. What does identify do again?
I think if
Specify a
you
certain thing.
you touch it and you can identify the magical effects, basically. I think.
Check this a magic item or some other magical object.
It basically
Yes.
tells you all about it. Detect magic will tell you the aura, so it will give you the idea of what kind of magic it is. But
Yeah, but but the tiger's not an item or an object. It is a creature.
I mean, it's an
The
object
hide.
now.
The hide, yes, I guess, yeah.
I'll count it for the hide, but not for the entire tiger. Like you're not going to be able to figure out what actually happened to the tiger, but the magic that remains on the hide, that you can identify, assuming that you can get it off effectively.
Maybe if the kobold talks Maya through how to be careful of the magic.
Well, I will cast Identify on it just to get a gist of what the magic, what is infused into the tiger spell, and I will relay to them that, well, yes, it is very magical. Don't know what the heck happened to this creature.
I killed it. You're not there.
Yes, we killed it.
No, I'm not normally a soldier, but shouldn't we wait for Gort?
But
I couldn't boost my voice and yell out for him if you'd like.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, that would be
if
helpful.
you want to take its pelt, you just have to be careful, and it will be magical still.
I
That's what I'm
would.
trying to say.
I'm not a soldier. It's fine. I'm gonna cast Thaumaturgy on myself and go. Right.
Okay.
If Craig like helps, I'll happily do it.
So is it sort of like a mage armor sort of deal that the tiger's got? What's the magic on the tiger?
3 times as loud. Okay. Wonderful.
I'm afraid to roll.
So what you can get if you manage to get the hide off effectively, it will, and then make it into a cloak or something or another. It will basically let you use Misty Step free once per day.
I will explain that the hide of this tiger is infused with the power of Misty Step.
Is anyone going to help me with the roll or
I'm
support?
not proficient.
You can have guidance.
What role are you going for?
Survival.
I don't have proficiency in
I
survival.
am not proficient in survival. But consider some of the meat my fee for your spiritual guidance. Flash teeth smile.
Okay.
Yeah, Hikari, if you want to try and remove the hide, give me a survival check.
For God's sake.
You have inspiration, so, you know.
Yeah.
And you have a d4.
I don't know what.
You also have an inspiration. You could reroll that.
Yeah,
if you want.
I'm gonna reroll that. Oh, for fuck's sake, man. I doubt my D4 is gonna do anything, but.
The 12, lovely. All right, I'll give it to you.
Oh, I'm also there.
I'm gonna cry.
You can have the tiger pelt. It was not, it took you a second to get going, let's just say. But after a couple of minutes, Gort will come back with his party, missing one, and he is a bloody mess, and so is the other melee. As they show up, right as you finish basically carving off the hide of this creature. And he looks down and he says,
I'll give it to the kobold who identified it.
Oh my god. How big is this pelt?
"Jeez, dude, tiger's 9 feet tall, so
Make it into a jumpsuit for him.
dude, yeah, that is a fucking whole blanket for you, man. A tent.
Hold up. Athletics?
Yeah, sure.
Oh yeah, he literally falls over and the whole pelt is just like on top of him.
Okay, I'll have to pick it up and carry
He's
it for him
covered in
until we
blood
can
now,
get it
too.
sorted.
Yeah,
And obviously get some meat off for the rabbit.
yeah, yep, for sure. The gnome will offer, like, you can put it on the back of his cart, since you guys basically going to be going the same way anyways. You guys are going south. If you just want to leave it there. But yeah, Gort will show up. He's looking a little rough too. And you're gonna look down and be like, tiger hunting, huh?
Hunted us. Well, me specifically.
Not
Yeah,
just
you,
any tiger.
Got like probably bite marks through my chainmail and
Yeah.
right in my shoulder. I'm a bit stiff now. It hurts.
Well,
Got some nice scars though.
this one wasn't a regular tiger. It was floating off the ground. And it could teleport with Misty Step.
he'll jump down, look at the creature, and look back to you. Be like, the bear we fought could breathe fire. Something's going on.
So elementally charged animals.
He shrugs.
Doesn't bode well.
No, it
Appear to be
doesn't.
missing one of your number.
Yep, fried to a crisp.
Oof.
Thought about bringing the ashes back, but wasn't sure how you guys were faring.
So we have wind, we have fire. Water and earth next.
Earth.
Wind. Fire. Art.
Mhm. Go planet. Gort's gonna look to you there, Sarah, and be like, "You good to keep moving, or you need rest?" I guess that's a question to everybody, but you look the worst.
I could use a rest.
You got 1 hour.
All right. I will
Let's
pluck at
cook up
my
this tiger.
dulcimer. And what the fun thing is for entertainer is I can give heroic inspiration up to
Oh,
my proficiency.
I should stop giving people. All right, well, I'm not giving inspiration anymore then.
So, I mean, it doesn't really matter because she gets inspiration once per turn anyway. So,
I
No,
get
I
that
think
for a
hers.
long rest.
Yeah, the human passive, not the champion passive.
oh, gotcha.
So she does need it. You guys can cook up the meat. I don't know if you're trying to hold on to some for yourself there, Briar, or if you're just trying to eat it.
Oh,
Damn.
just rations. It's fine. Just
Okay, perfect.
You said we're gonna be a bit more heavier on the.
Yeah, how
packing
many
and stuff,
rations
so-
do I get out of it then?
Well, you gotta, try and salt the meat to make some rations, but you can bring, like, I'll say you can bring fucking like 30 pounds with you or whatever, and you can, once you make it to a place that can do it, you can have turn into rations. And during this hour-long rest, Court will basically two.
Yeah,
That's
I know.
rough.
Yep.
Basically, be like, so he explains what's going to happen since the animals have gone crazy big. We're gonna go to the vineyard, stay the night there, and then we're gonna go to the fishing village. Make sure nothing's going on down there.
Should we tell him about?
Yeah, we were passed, by the way, coming from the fishing village, someone named Wymond with a coffin and some guard.
He said
Ye-
that the Emperor was interested in the corpse that they were carrying.
A fisherman's corpse.
When you mention the name Wyman, he's gonna squint. Be like, dirty little rat, that one. All right. It's not our problem right now. Well, I guess it might be once we get to the village, but let the Emperor worry about what he worries about. We got to make sure the roads are clear.
Are you ready for a water squirrel or a lightning
want me to-
bird?
Do you want me to fix those holes in your? It just like indicates everywhere that you were torn up.
You just pointed to all of me.
The holes that the tiger, well, put in you.
In my clothing, in my body. Take a pick.
I can fix your clothes, your body, not so much.
Hate the clothing. Much
Mending.
appreciated.
Mending.
I almost took the wand that gave mending.
Oh, was there actually? Is that one of like the?
It was one of
trinkets?
the trinkets, yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. Like see, like that is the type of thing where it's just like, okay, whatever. Like, cool.
Yeah.
You can mend yourself, or you could, like, for something like that, you could flavor it into something else, like goggles or whatever.
What
It
is
don't matter.
trinkets even for?
Fun.
Just basically just something to
Flavor.
roll, a little bit of flavor. Yep.
Oh,
And
I
like, is there a
completely forgot.
special
He
like
has a scarf.
you have to
yes.
keep them, or can you just use them up and then?
What color is his scarf right now?
Up to you. It is a deep dark blue.
Bleh.
Nice.
Oh, I'll think to
yeah.
myself too, and I'll start patting myself down, and I'll pull out the little vial that has a fish inside. You okay, William?
Blinks its one big eye at you, as it usually does.
So cool.
Good boy. I'll put that. I'll feed you some zucchini later.
Yum. Yeah, you guys can enjoy the tiger meat, and then keep some with you to make rations. We will just kind of speed up to the next part here. As you guys are along the road, you're not going to run into any other incidents. You will stay the night at the Red Main Vineyard, which, Sarah, I know you're an entertainer there, but there's no incidents or events or anything going on currently, so you can just, do your normal thing there until the morning when you guys will wake up. And then you will move on to the village, and you'll get there a little bit later in the afternoon, probably like 3 or 4. Feel free to long rest.
Long rest.
All that business, you will be
I've
fully
got some
healed.
coin from entertaining.
Yeah, sure, you can try. What do you roll?
Performance.
I get my
What is it?
inspiration back.
Oh my goodness. Is there like sure, roll me a D6. Let's see how much you get. Okay, yeah, you get
I
3
get
gold.
heroic inspiration whenever I finish a long rest.
What song you playing? Yeah. Playing on your dulcimer, or is that got something else?
I will pull out a pan flute.
Is it a booty shaker?
I have to talk.
Perfect. So I can't even give it
Wow,
inspiration off and
thanks.
stuff like that. That's crazy. But you guys will make it to the fishing village. As I said, there's nothing really going on. Everything seems pretty normal.
There is no swans.
There's people going out and about, but most of the people right now, since it is still in the afternoon, they're out fishing mostly. As you guys are walking through the square, Marshal Gort is kind of surveying the area, just figuring out where he wants to put you and all that business. But you guys get a little bit of downtime, so go ahead and give me perception checks. Let's see if you can hear anything from the local populace.
I use persuasion to talk some people up.
Yeah, if you want to, absolutely. Like, if you guys are basically in the center of town right now, so if you want to talk to anybody, you can do that as well.
I crit.
Feel free. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm just kidding. Can't do that anymore. All right. So everybody except Craig rolled great. So basically the perception checks, what you guys mostly hear is about that noble orc and his group coming in. Apparently there was a little bit of a scuffle between some of the local guards and the orcs, and well, let's just go ahead and say those guards got their fucking asses whooped. So whatever's in that box, and they're not entirely sure, outside of it being a body, they don't like people trying to get in there. And as you get a 25 on your persuasion, you'll meet a elderly woman who's out knitting a scarf. Why not? Sure. And she'll be like, they come in, let's say about 2 days ago, spent some time at the shore, and then suddenly they had to go. They were pretty rude, but paid their tabs, so that's all we really care about. Didn't really tell us anything about what was going on, and she's gonna kind of lean in a little bit, and like motion for you to get a little bit closer.
Oh yeah, I'll scooch my way up really happily, like, ooh, do tell the juicy details.
Well, my husband said that he saw the body on the way in. Said it didn't look right, like it had black marks on it, like it was rotten or something like that. But pulsing. He said it almost looked like it was whatever was on there was
dead, but not
moving.
Still. Okay.
Yeah. He said he didn't want nothing to do with that, and he just came on in and brought us some fish.
Don't blame him. Thank you, grandmother.
Mm-hmm. There you go. There's your gossip and your what potentially happened. Something's off with the body, which I'm sure you could have figured out on your own, but
yeah,
that's all they know. These are simple fishing folk. And after you get all that done, Gort will head on over to you and basically just say, we're gonna keep watch here tonight.
I'll pass that information on to Gort and the rest of the group too.
Oh, good.
Fisherman saw the body. It was blackened and pulsing and not quite right.
Any indication that any form of magic might be involved?
There's no way that the fishermen really know.
by the description like that I was given. By
It's possible. I mean, it's not
certainly
natural.
not natural.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Which in this world generally means magic, right? So,
Right. Yeah.
but he'll nod and then he'll basically say, if you got anybody comes across a body like that, don't touch it.
Happily will not.
Yeah, I don't know what it is, but it sounds like disease to me. So we'll leave it at that. Let the Emperor deal with that business. We got more pressing matters to get to. He's going to split the group up again. One group going to where some of the bigger boats dock, and then you guys will be sent down to the smaller dock where some of the smaller fishing boats come in. Basically, all you guys are going to do is watch the shore to make sure that, because he'll explain that there have been rumors of raiders around and pirates. He wants everybody inside, especially with what's going on with the animals, because the animals in the ocean, are a little shifty too. So what you guys got to do basically is go down. We'll get you on the map in a moment. Go down to one of the docks where there's a few people working, and across the water. So it's basically the river that leads into the ocean. That's where you guys will be at. And across there's like a pyre that you can burn. And if you light it, then the black smoke goes up. Then the fishermen know, okay, we need to get in. And that's what your job's going to be. And also, of course, standing guard to make sure, nobody that's not supposed to be here comes in, type of thing.
Reek will point to the river that's going into the ocean and was like, that's where they found me.
Here, let me help you out. Y'all remember this map?
Nope.
Not you. This is the
Oh,
green
is there
hag.
going to be some green hags in the river?
No.
Yeah, I remember this. Yep.
I was like, hey,
Oh,
we could
no,
use this
yeah.
again. But this is basically where you will be assigned. And there's a tiny little blacksmith forge over here where a dwarf is working. And then the harbor master, shall we say, is over on this side.
Blacksmith, huh?
Yeah, I was
Think
gonna
you
say.
can do something with the pelt?
Yes, yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Help for our little kobold man.
You can ask him. The only thing you guys got to do is go over here and light it. I already got the fire on it because I just didn't want to. I didn't want to need to do it, layer by layer. And you can take a boat over, or you can try to swim. The thing is, the current's pretty strong because it's a river flowing into the ocean.
Yeah. I'll take the oars because I've got a decent strength at least.
Yeah, no problem. Just what is your strength? What's your number?
My modifier or my number?
Just the flat number.
17.
Okay.
I got 13.
No roll needed. Oh, are you going as well, Sarah?
Yeah, I can go as well.
Okay, yeah. Then you guys don't need to. There's not going to be any. It's strong enough that if you guys weren't strong, you'd probably need to roll. But you guys are both strong enough that it can be okay. And you can cross over and then, use your tinderbox, or if any of you got fire
I got
magic,
tinderbox.
light it up. You'll see the smoke start to billow, and then you can come back to the other side and wait out from there.
Row you out.
Yeah.
After we light it, I'll use thaumaturgy to make it look like it's waving at everyone else.
I'll be keeping an eye out on animals that shouldn't be around here.
Sure.
Trust nothing.
We'll say the trip it's like 5 minutes there, a minute or two to light the fire, then 5 minutes back. So it's 10 minutes or whatever.
Mhm.
And the other two of you who are on the other side there, why don't you give me perception checks? Oh my gosh, I'm 21. All right.
Look, us at the
Okay.
fire or...
No, you guys. So while you guys are doing that, these guys are on the other side, and basically there's a conversation happening.
Don't worry. If when it's really important, that's when we all botch, okay?
Absolutely. Briar and Craig, you both will be able to hear this. The two individuals in here are having a conversation, and it's pretty normal stuff. They're just talking about like the docks on the other islands, and it's clear that this guy is really well informed. But one thing catches both your attention is that he says another body washed up, and the other man will be like, "Whew, that's 4 this week," and they'll just basically continue the conversation without even like they just gloss right over it. It seems like.
Did you hear that, bro?
It's hard not to when they're talking so loud.
Bloody,
Is
isn't
the-
that a little weird?
Is the door open? Like to this? Is this
Yep.
a shop or a house or like a little like?
Portmaster. So basically, anytime someone comes in with like a lot of fish, he kind of takes like stock and all that stuff.
Okay. So I'm
So
gonna like,
basically, the door's open because people can come in. Is what
Sure.
I'm getting at.
I'm gonna just like rap on the door.
And he'll kind of squint and Haragon. Sheesh, I haven't seen one of you guys in years. Come in, come in.
Yes.
Warm
I
yourself
haven't.
by the fire.
Thank you. I have recently come into possession of some, let's say, exotic meat. A large animal recently made itself available to me by attacking one of my companions, but I dealt with it. And we acquired quite a large amount of, I say exotic, enhanced, magically, tiger meat. I've been told it's quite sweet. I was wondering if perhaps you could trade for some, maybe some smoked fish or some jerky or something that I could take with me. It would be a shame for this meat to spoil.
He'll quickly pull out like, one of those papers that you put on the table for meat, basically. Be like, let me see it.
Splat,
I'm sure we come to
unceremoniously
a
dumped on the table.
And he kind of get down and examine it and be like, huh.
My companion here, and
Nick. Hi.
he was the one to confirm its magically inclined nature. I don't know if those properties have extended to the meat itself, but it certainly was part of its hide.
And he will close his eyes and you'll kind of see like a little shine. And he'll be like, nope, no magic on the meat, but it's still good meat.
Naturally.
And he'll look and be like, we could probably do 10 days rations for the meat.
Sounds good. And whilst you're doing that, your companion there with the loud mouth was talking about a body washing upon the shore.
He'll smile and be like, yeah, there's been a few of them.
Anything?
Well, one here, but
I am a cleric. It is in my nature to inquire as to the nature of bodies washed up. Were they affiliated with any particular religious elements that could be discerned?
And he raises an eyebrow and he says, I don't think anybody actually looked. I'd assume Poseidon, but again, I'm not sure.
Where exactly did it wash up? I would like to go and investigate the area, perhaps see if anything of use could be discerned.
And he's got like a window behind him, we'll say, and he'll point over to this flipped over rowboat. Be like, it was near that boat.
Did you see the body, either of you?
And the guy looks at him, and he nods, and he says, "Yeah, we both did."
Did it appear strange in any way, other than the likely bloat and apparent lack of life?
I mean, it looked ill, looked sick, not waterlogged. Just like disease took it. We didn't really want to mess with it, but there was that one thing. It smelled like cinnamon. You know, like that. That was weird.
I see.
Is it? This might be a strange question, out of character. Is there anything
Arsenic?
magical that? Is there anything magical that would bring about a cinnamon smell?
I mean, like a prestidigitate or so. You know, there's certain things you could do, or even like probably, I guess maybe a large scale illusion might work as well. But
Prestidigitation, though, can directly create cinnamon smell.
yeah, but unlikely that it would just.
Yeah, but that would mean that something was cast upon it that left
Mhm.
its prestidigitation is short-lived. That is indeed strange. Cinnamon.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, a little weird. But that's been consistent from the reports of the other islands. Smells like that. Got the black pustules on it.
Oh.
Something's going on out there. I don't much like it.
The body. That. That's. You said it's affecting other islands too. It's not just here.
Bodies like that have been washing up. He points out to the water. He says, "I assume from pirates, raiders fighting each other."
Hopefully, it's not catching whatever it might be.
Yeah. Yeah, we don't want to deal with that. Personally, I think we should just burn the things, but
Burn the what? The bodies?
yes, the disease-ridden bodies.
I'm not adverse to such things.
Obviously, it's not my call, though, or yours. And it's gone now, so it doesn't really matter. Unless another one washes up, I guess.
Have the bodies always been collected by, well, what's his name?
Armed guards.
Wayman?
Wyman fancies himself a noble, but you know he has the title of noble. He's like a oh goodness, trash collector, sewer man. I'm not entirely sure what you would like when they need to send someone official for the shit job. They send Wyman.
I see. So he's the one that's been collecting all the bodies and been dragging them up to wherever they take them, I suppose.
He shakes his head, says, "This is the first one they've collected, to my knowledge."
Julia.
It's also the freshest, to be fair. So, and for all I know, we're the only ones that actually reported it to the capital. Messages take time.
Well, if it's been handled by the Emperor, then surely they must have it figured out.
I agree. Trust in the mighty Emperor, Lord Maximilian.
Is his name really Lord Maximilian?
Yeah. Yes, that's...
King pretentious. So pretentious.
Oh, very much. Yep. And a big, oh, if there's nothing else, I'll get back to work. I'm sure you have a job to do as well.
Oh right, yes, we are currently on the clock. Yes, good day. Bye bye.
I'll take the rations.
Yeah, okay. It's just going to be salted fish, but
Yeah, it's fine.
various different ones. Yep.
I don't have to prepare it all myself. It's fine. So they come back out as we're stepping out. And
Yeah, they're back now. Yep.
the body that washed up was found just over here. I'm going to have a look.
Oh. Okay.
I'll keep an eye out for raiders and
Sure.
animals that shouldn't be around because
Follow.
I'm a panicker.
Curious.
Fair enough.
And
well,
female.
Fair enough. So again, we can do Craig and Hikari. You guys can give me perception checks as you're kind of watching. What are you looking for over here? Just trying to ascertain any knowledge you can.
Yeah, just see
basically.
if there's anything here, like if
See,
there's
Craig,
anything that's been
Craig.
missed.
Hikari. Okay. Yeah,
Sorry.
you can give me a. The water's really quick, isn't it? Yes, it is actually. You can give me either an investigation check or I guess an arcana, maybe.
An arcana,
You have
you
reason-
say? Okay.
Yeah, I mean, you'd have reason to believe after the tiger situation and what Craig. Good enough, right? And the cinnamon smell, there's something odd going. Oh my god.
Jesus.
Oh my god.
Jesus.
That's a crit.
That's a
Mm.
crit.
You got a lot of crit tonight.
How many? Yeah. Is this what?
That's
This
my
is like-
second. Yeah.
It's just what it feels like.
How does it feel, Johnny?
It sucks.
Search gives you a bonus on Arcana.
Being a cleric lets you use your wisdom modifier for intelligence checks for religion and arcana and history, actually.
Oh, really? That's crazy. Oh, that's so neat.
Cool. Yeah, so the cinnamon smell, like you can pick it up a little bit. It's definitely got like a faint magical aroma to it. So likely like whatever this disease is or whatever happened to the body is magically related. The issue you are seeing now that might be alarming to you, I'm not entirely sure. The ground it's starting to look like it's like corrupt, like it's dying just from the body touching it type of thing.
I'm just gonna take a step back.
It's not spreading fast, but like it's very obvious now. There's just like a black patch that is slowly spreading.
Crouch down. What'd you see?
Don't touch it. It looks as though whatever sickness infested that body has seeped into the ground.
Oh.
Given that they said it's only just washed up, right? It was recent.
Yeah, it was like 3 days ago, they said.
Given that it's only been a couple of days, he's gonna kind of like stand up and look around. This place may only have a few weeks until it spreads further. I'm gonna walk back round to here, poke my nose in the door and say, the ground is infected by whatever bloat infected that body. You may wish to do something about it, perhaps purge it with fire.
He'll basically snap
Fire
his
would be
finger.
best.
Yeah, this guy's basically going to walk out after he snaps his fingers, and yeah, he's going to try to burn it with a torch. But Ikari, you rolled a good perception check. There is a boat coming in. However, there does not, it looks like a rowboat. It's not very big. There's a boat coming in. It's fighting the current, first off. Second off, it doesn't appear to be anybody inside of it. Slowly coming in from over
I'm
here.
gonna let them know that there is a boat coming in against the current, nothing on it. It's a ghost boat.
Which way is the
It is what I'm
current heading?
The current
Is
it's
it going that way or that way?
So the current's going
current
left to
is-
right.
Yes.
Okay.
Alright, so it's going that way and the boat's coming this way.
Yes, indeed. And as it gets closer,
It is
Hikari,
not
there
known.
there is a body in it. It's just a dead, nasty, diseased body.
There's a monkey body in it.
And it's floating. It's basically going to float right where
Burn
this
it.
boat is. Here, I'll just put a body on the. This is the boat. Just this dead body floating on in.
Burn it. Does anyone have anything?
Anything?
To burn it! Oh,
And the
I'll
boat-
just touch the other boat now.
Yeah, it's a boat. Now the boat's just bouncing against each other with a
What's this?
diseased body in it.
It was coming against the current. How?
Yeah.
Magic, probably.
Poseidon, maybe.
I'm too dumb for this shit. Hang on. How? Why?
Is the boat itself the one that was
Hang
rolling
on.
its engine?
I would like to look under the boat to see what the water is doing underneath the boat.
Sure.
Like as it was coming in. Like I want to see what the waves are doing, right? Because if it's Poseidon, right, you would see like the waves changing, right?
Yeah, it just looks like it's moving normally. Like it's just pushing against the current.
Okay.
Doesn't appear to be anything
There
under
goes
it.
my fucking idea.
Why did Poseidon send a diseased
I
body up
have
the
no
river?
idea. Why did the Greek gods do anything half the time?
Careful.
I'm not gonna touch it. Don't worry. Just like looking at the facial features to see if I recognize at all.
Sure. Give me a history check.
Huh. Screw it. I'll use my inspiration.
Okay. 13. It looks vaguely familiar.
Oh, I need to roll one more time. Sorry.
Oh, you're good. Yep.
History. Oh no. Yes, 13.
Okay. It looks vaguely familiar. And then it hits you. You're just talking to his wife. This is the husband of the fisherman who gave you the knowledge of the body.
Ah, damn.
Now you gotta go tell grandma.
This is Grandpa.
Oh.
That lady who told me about the body. This is her husband.
What's y'all's passive perceptions? Just
The
go
fuck
ahead
is
and
going
put them in
on?
chat.
11.
Oh, good. Okay. Briar and Ikari, the water is starting to get murky, like misty. Just kind of out of nowhere, all of it.
Do I
by the
even
way.
know what that means?
Like mud's being moved under it, so it's becoming very.
oh,
It's hard to
no.
see what's under the water now. Is what I'm getting at.
There's
I
something
will.
going on in there. I'm gonna move back.
When you say
anyone
this
pointing it
is,
out?
yes,
I will point that out and start moving back.
I'm in
something
heavy
is-
armor. I'm getting off the dock.
Something is disturbing the bottom of the water, the river. You said this was grandfather.
Sediment.
I'm the husband of the woman who told me about the body.
Did he discover the body?
He saw the body as they found it, as they were transporting it.
So you don't know if he actually touched the body.
I do not. I don't think so.
On the brief glance that we had of the body on the boat, what does it look like? Does it have the same sort of description as what we've been given?
Like kind of like blackish legions, like think bubonic plague stuff, right? Like that's basically what you're looking at.
Yeah.
The thing is, his body hasn't washed up, so it's not like he's waterlogged or anything. It just looks like the disease killed him. It's like he coughed blood and all that, so that it was just. This is probably the freshest corpse.
This is the body that came up like 2-3 days ago.
This is like the body. that came
No,
up.
no,
Yes.
no. This said the one that he observed was the one that came up.
Yes,
2 or 3
yeah,
days
he's
ago.
the one, yeah, that he saw over here. So he was, pretty fucking close, assuming he didn't actually
Whenever
touch it.
This is rapidly spreading.
I don't like it. Something in the water.
I almost feel like we should
I
burn
hate
it.
everything.
The water's weird. The body is weird.
Everything is weird.
Well,
Burn it.
Everything is awesome.
I'm gonna toss one of my oil things. Are they in breakable containers? I'd assume so, right?
Yeah, that's fine. You can have it in a little vial. That's all right.
I'm gonna throw it onto the boat he's on, and then see if we can get like a torch nearby and just throw it from a distance, because I'm not going up near that.
Okay.
I'll just mage hand one of the, I don't know, like a nearby branch, some wood, something into the fire, and then onto the boat. Oh, the guy had a torch. He was trying to set fire to the ground. I'll just borrow that off of him.
Yeah. It basically just there you go.
Mhm.
And yeah,
You
once
yeet
it's you hit the oil, it lands in the boat. As soon as the fire hits, it goes up. The smell of cinnamon hits you guys pretty fucking harshly.
I'm covering my face with a cloth. With my...
Yeah.
I'm not breathing that shit in.
Oh wait, hold up.
Mhm.
Can you mage hand that away from the dock?
Would you like me to waft it?
So
No, like make
I have
hand the boat away from the dock.
No, the boat is far too heavy.
I have a thought, and this is just out of character. Isn't cinnamon or the scent of cinnamon used to hide the scent of disease?
Incenses and other
Yeah.
stuff in general. Yeah.
I think cinnamon just makes me think of arsenic. So
So like,
you know the poison.
it smells like cinnamon because it is disguising the smell of disease. Would that be the case here?
You are far more intelligent than I.
The body will burn up, dissipate. There will be a high-pitched squeak as it burns up, and then like a pop, a poof. None of you are that close, but had you been close, it would have, burning flesh bits basically would have been on you. And then it is gone. Well, the boat, and it sinks to the ground, and the fucking ocean goes into the ocean.
What was that popping all about?
Well, when a body still has, gases and such inside it, and when you, light it on fire, those gases escape.
Is the water still kind of churning underneath the mud?
Yes, it kind of just looks like a fucking muddy river right now is what it looks like.
Like the whole river now?
Yeah, it is what it looks like, yeah.
Weird.
Use detect magic. Can I see anything in the river? Like magical effects that are happening?
What was detect magic, like 10 feet? 30 feet? What is it? You'll see nothing on top of the water, I'll say that. The water itself, there's no magical effects in it.
Within
30
30
feet.
feet of myself.
30 feet. Lovely. Something's doing some magic down there. Something moving. But you cannot see it.
There is... this muddy river is clearly being influenced by magic. There is something down there doing this.
Or a creature?
Respectfully, I'm not getting inside the water to check.
Nope.
respectfully, I don't expect anyone to get inside the water to check.
What? Come on, you guys don't want to fight in the water?
Is there a rock nearby?
I have
Plenty.
javelins.
Like a heavy one? Because I could just, like,
There's, yeah,
under...
right there, right
you
in the
know
water.
how you, like, put it in between your legs and you, like, lob it? You know
Sure.
what I mean?
Yes. Yeah. Sure.
With 2 hands? Yeah. That's what I'm going to do with a big-ass rock.
Granny shot the
water.
rock. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. That's what
Yeah, you can go find yourself a sizable rock and splash it into the water.
Because
Sure.
if there's a creature in there, like, that's going to
Is there like a
Aim for,
radius?
over in there.
Is there like a concentration point where the magic is the strongest? Or...
It's just kind of moving in the middle area.
Out of curiosity, I have some holy water on me. If I pour a bit into the water, does it change anything?
What is holy water? No, not
Yeah.
not in this. Gets swept up. But when you're down there, you kind of notice that the river's getting a little more violent.
I think we might want to prepare.
Hikari, you throwing a rock in there?
Yep. I loved it. Strength
I'll
from
get
where I am, because I am not going to go.
Roll me in athletics. Let's see how far you whip this fucking rock out there. This boulder. Yeet! And it just lands out there with a big old splash. Water goes basically reaching to where you guys are. And the water settles for a moment. And then it just gets even more violent, almost like, the boats have already been burned because, that
Definitely a
was the
creature then.
smart call. But there seems to be a whirlpool or a vortex
Yeah.
right in
I
the
think
center
we
there.
are about to see our water creature.
Yeah. Take
Yes,
it
but
step
that's going to wait
back.
until next week. So we will wrap things up there. A good session. If you can survive this next encounter, then you can be level 2.
Oh my.
I don't know if we'll be able to rely on the crit guiding bolt this time, though.
No. Okay. That's going to be it for today. Thank you all for being here, hanging out with us. Thank you, Johnny, for running the game, and thank you everyone else for being here playing. Please do consider usual YouTube platitudes. If you are here for the first time, do drop us a subscribe and like. Drop us a comment. We do we do read every single one. Yep. There's space on the overlay. Give the space. I'm just saying.
I've not had the pleasure of playing with GIF, just
Yes.
saying.
If Giv was here, someone would have already been in the water, I bet.
True.
That's the thing.
Very true. But that's going to be it for today. We should be back on rock. I want to rock. We should be back on Tuesday for some more Vecna Eve of Ruin shenanigans. So until then, please do take it easy. And as always, if it's easy, take it twice. Cheers, guys. Good night. Enjoy the rest of your weekend.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.